Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have been subscribed for a while, I have not posted in maybe 4 or 5 months. I think 5 months, ever since I got pregnant, basically since I've been sick, I have not posted. So welcome back, or welcome to my channel. I'm so excited today to be talking about pregnancy, which is something that I personally am excited to talk about. So today's video is going to be a first trimester recap, but I am actually currently 24 weeks, so I'm closer to my 3rd trimester. But it just took me a while to make a video about it and post about it, so I'm excited to go over that now. If you see me looking over here, I have my iPad right here with some questions that I found on the internet that might be interesting, that people might want to know, whether you're pregnant yourself or just curious. I'm going to be answering some questions about how my first trimester went. So let's get started. So I literally just Googled first trimester recap questions, and this is what popped up. So if any of these are weird or uninteresting, I apologize. This is just what Google gave me. So the first question was, how far along are you? Which, like I said, I'm actually 24 weeks now. So I'm a little over halfway, which is super exciting. It's just nice. I'm just ready for it to be over already, but still got a ways to go. The second question is, when are you due? I am due in mid-July, which is actually, I'm due like 3 days after my birthday. So we'll see how close the baby is born to my birthday, but that's kind of fun as well to have that in common with the baby. We'll be born the same month, so that's fun. Question number 3 is, did you get sick? Yes, I get very sick when I'm pregnant. I don't want to go into too much detail about it because I don't want anyone to compare their pregnancies to mine. I know that there are many women who get much sicker than I was, but with my son as well, for those of you who don't know me, I have a 2-year-old as well. And with his pregnancy, I was very sick. Almost my whole pregnancy, I was throwing up every day, multiple times a day. I only had to get 1 IV in that pregnancy, but I was just pretty miserable, just sick, you know, the classic horrible pregnancy. They call it morning sickness, but it's all day sickness, I'm sure some of you know. But with this pregnancy, it hasn't been as bad. It was at first, but it's gotten better. It's gotten better quicker, if that makes any sense. So I was only sick every day, throwing up every day in this pregnancy for maybe the first 3 months. And then it slowly started to get better from there. And now I'm to the point that I'm not throwing up hardly ever anymore. So that's great. And I only have nausea in the morning, which is also not too bad. But yes, I did get sick, is the answer to that. I've had to go to the hospital a couple of times in this pregnancy for IVs, but that was obviously a personal choice. I just couldn't keep anything down. And so that was just for safety reasons for myself and for the baby. But we're feeling much better now that I'm further along. But my whole first trimester, I was pretty sick. So we're glad to be over that hump at this point. And question number 4 is, what symptoms did you have? So I'm assuming this question means like what symptoms, like what were my first symptoms before I found out I was pregnant? That's a good question, because I feel like they were pretty similar as well to my first pregnancy. Remembering back, it's been a while, but my husband and I, with both pregnancies, they were both planned, and I track my ovulation during my pregnancy, so I kind of had a good idea of when I would be able to test and get a positive pregnancy test. But I would say the first symptoms I had were probably, I don't know, there was not much, maybe breast tenderness in this pregnancy specifically. I really didn't have a ton of symptoms up front. I mean, before finding out that I was pregnant, I didn't really have any symptoms, at least that weren't like just symptom spotting. That could have just been any other thing. It could have been pregnancy related or not, I don't know. But my first symptoms after finding out I was pregnant even were definitely nausea, morning sickness. That hit me right at week 6, like the day I was 6 weeks. This pregnancy, I was sick, and so definitely nausea was the first one for me. I think that's really it. Was just the nausea, and then there's just the fatigue. But Those are the main ones that I can remember, that I can think of currently. Okay, question number 5. Fifth question is, did you work out in your first trimester? The answer to that is not on purpose. I was just so miserable and sick. I did not have the energy to go out and work out and do what I would normally do outside of pregnancy. The main workouts I got really were just chasing my toddler around, and we would go on walks. We tried to go on walks when the weather was a little nicer and get me moving, but other than that, I didn't have any sort of workout regimen that I did every day because I was just a little miserable, so didn't really do that. Question number 6 is, did you drink coffee or did you have any caffeine during your first trimester? And I did not. I actually do not drink coffee. And caffeine, obviously, I don't really drink energy. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink coffee or anything like that. So I didn't have any of that. So I don't know how that would have affected me or made me feel, but the answer is no to that. Next question. Question number 7 is, are you drinking alcohol during your pregnancy? I also do not drink alcohol, so that's also a no. Question number 8 is, are you going to find out the gender? And yes, we actually already have found out the gender. It is a little girl. So we didn't find that out until our anatomy scan, which was at 21 weeks for us. But that's very exciting. My first is a boy, and then now this one is going to be a girl. So I'm very excited to make some videos about sewing clothes for her, and that'll be super fun and exciting. Now that I'm feeling better and I'm getting my energy back, I'm excited to be able to do that. That's all the questions I have on here, but I also wanted to do a little bump date, so I'll show you the bump. You can see this is at 24 weeks. Let's try to get a little closer. So yeah, very exciting. So I also want to show you guys this little ultrasound picture from my anatomy scan the other day. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but you can see here is her little face, there's her nose, her mouth, her eyes, and you can see her hand is over in front of her face. There's her little leg coming up, and there's her torso. Sometimes it's hard for people to kind of see what's actually going on in these, but that's very exciting. So that was from when I was 21 weeks. Very fun. So I just wanted to show that, even though that's technically a second trimester thing that I had. It's still fun to show the little picture. But if you guys have any other questions for me that I can answer in my second trimester recap video that I'll be doing in just a couple weeks, then go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. I would love to answer any other questions that you guys have. I try to respond to all my comments, so if you have any questions at all, then go ahead and leave it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer it with the knowledge that I have or the experience that I had. So thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to finally announce this on my channel. I'm out of breath. And I'm excited to finally start posting again because it has been a couple months and I've missed it. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.